A Minnesota Supreme Court ruling this week reversed the conviction of a man charged with criminal sexual conduct. David Schuman joins us from the newsroom to explain how the decision is helping bring urgency to update a decades-old state law. David.
Jeff, a person is guilty of rape in Minnesota if the victim is mentally incapacitated. The problem that lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have is with what counts as being mentally incapacitated. Because the way it stands, if a woman chooses to get drunk and even blacks out, she's not legally considered mentally incapacitated.
Francois Khalil will get a new trial after a Hennepin County jury convicted him of third-degree criminal sexual conduct. The Minnesota Supreme Court made the decision unanimously.
We were expecting this decision, so it wasn't a big surprise, but it still was really painful.
State Senator Lindsey is a rape survivor. She says other survivors and advocates have known for a long time Minnesota's rape laws were problematic. Port even describes them as dangerous.
And does make it seem like if you've had any alcohol or any substance of any kind that you couldn't get a conviction, you couldn't be raped, which is just obviously not the case.
Court documents say Khalil met a woman outside a Dinkytown bar in Minneapolis who'd had 5 vodka shots and a prescription drug pill. They went back to his house, and the woman testified she blacked out and woke up to him having sex with her. In reversing Khalil's conviction, the court determined the victim wasn't mentally incapacitated because she was voluntarily drunk. Justice Paul Thiessen wrote, "We apply the legislature's intended meaning and not what we may wish the law was or what we think the law should be."
It really just demonstrates how terrible the definition of mentally incapacitated is.
State Representative Marion O'Neill is one of 35 authors on a bipartisan House bill to expand that definition. The Senate's introduced a version too.
We are working to change this law.
Being too intoxicated to give consent, regardless of how they got intoxicated, would be considered mentally incapacitated.
A lot of rape victims would actually get justice.
Khalil's lawyer said today that justices wouldn't unanimously agree like this unless the case against his client was fatally flawed. We couldn't reach the Hennepin County attorney, but State Attorney General Keith Ellison's office gave us a statement that said in part, though it's not the AG's case, we encourage the legislature to take up this issue and modify the statutes to close the loophole identified by the Supreme Court. Jeff.
Thank you for that thorough report, David.